Here is a long, detailed, YouTube-style script covering the complete history, geography, circulation, and uncirculated condition of the 1994 Australian $1 coin. You can copy/paste it directly into your video description or use it as narration. Australian 1994 Australian $1 coin. Complete history, geography, circulation, and uncirculated condition. Long script. Title suggestion: 1994 Australian $1 coin. Full history, geography, value, circulation, and rare details explained. Scroll introduction. Welcome to today's detailed numismatic exploration. In this video, we take a deep dive into the 1994 Australian $1 coin, a fascinating modern coin with a strong place in Australia's circulating currency and national identity. Whether you are a collector, a researcher, or simply curious, this script will guide you through the complete history, design origins, geography, circulation statistics, and uncirculated condition details of this important coin. Mantelpiece clock. Historical background. The Australian $1 coin was first introduced in 1984, replacing the $1 banknote due to rising production and replacement costs. A decade later, in 1994, Australia continued minting this coin with its standard mob of kangaroos design, symbolizing the country's wildlife and heritage. The 1994 issue is part of the standard circulation run, and it does not feature any commemorative themes, making it a steady and essential part of Australia's everyday money during the mid-1990s. It belongs to the Elizabeth II era, featuring the fourth portrait of the Queen by sculptor Raphael Maklauf, used from 1985 to 1998. Globe showing Asia-Australia geography and minting. The 1994 $1 coin was produced by the Royal Australian Mint, located in Canberra, the capital city of Australia. Australia's coins are used across Australia's mainland, Tasmania, Australian external territories, commonly found in circulation in nearby Pacific Island nations that accept Australian currency in some regions. This coin traveled widely across the country, from large metropolitan areas like Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, and Adelaide to remote outback towns, mining regions, farming communities, and coastal tourist destinations. It served as a stable unit of currency for everyday purchases, from fuel to groceries. Coin specifications. Country: Australia. Year: 1994. Denomination: $1. Metal: aluminium bronze. Composition: 92% copper, 6% aluminium, 2% nickel. Weight: 9.00 grams. Diameter: 25.00 millimeters. Edge plane. Obverse: Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklauf. Reverse: Mob of Kangaroos by Stuart Devlin. Pauperant's reverse design. Mob of Kangaroos. The reverse features one of Australia's most iconic national symbols, the kangaroo, designed by Stuart Devlin, the goldsmith to the Queen. This artwork shows a group, or mob, of kangaroos in motion, capturing the energy and wildlife essence of Australia. The design is considered one of the most recognizable circulating coin images in the world. Crown obverse design, Queen Elizabeth II. The obverse depicts the 1985 to 1998 portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, featuring a mature, dignified representation, crown and necklace details, sharp hair texture typical of the Maklauf design. This portrait remained on Australian coins for 13 years and is familiar across many Commonwealth nations. Input numbers. Circulation details. The 1994 $1 coin was produced for circulation, and millions were released into the Australian economy. Although not rare in general, uncirculated or high-grade pieces are becoming harder to find because most coins experienced heavy circulation wear. Gemstone value in uncirculated condition. The value of the 1994 $1 coin depends heavily on condition. Circulated condition. Normal worn coins usually carry only face value, $1 Australian dollar. Slightly better coins may sell for $2 to $3 AUD. Uncirculated condition. Mint state. Mint state 60 to 63, $5 to $8 AUD. Mint state 64 to 65, $10 to $18 AUD. Mint state 66 to 67, $20 to $35 AUD. Mint state 68 plus, highly collectible, sometimes $50 plus AUD, depending on quality and luster. Proof or special sets. If part of a proof set, the value rises significantly due to mirror finish striking and limited mintage. Glowing star key collector notes. Look for original golden luster. Aluminium bronze coins tone quickly. Check for strong strike details on the kangaroo limbs and queen's hair. Avoid scratched or heavily circulated pieces for investment. Uncirculated coins from rolls or mint sets hold the highest premium. Book's conclusion. The 1994 Australian $1 coin may seem like an ordinary circulating coin, but it carries a deep story of national symbolism, minting tradition, and historical continuity. With its iconic kangaroo design, strong brass composition, and presence in millions of pockets across Australia, it is a permanent part of the nation's everyday life and coinage heritage. Collectors continue to value high-grade and uncirculated examples, making the 1994 issue an excellent piece for beginners and experienced numismatists alike. If you want, I can also make white heavy checkmark short title and description, white heavy checkmark tags, /keywords for YouTube SEO, white heavy checkmark voiceover style narration. Just tell me. Here is a long, complete script covering the history, geography, circulation, and uncirculated condition of the Australian $2 coin, 1995 edition. You can use this for a video, documentary, or detailed description. Australian $2 coin, 1995. Complete history, geography, circulation, and uncirculated condition. Long script, ***. Intro. In this video, we explore the complete story of the 1995 Australian $2 coin, a small but powerful piece of Australia's modern currency history. Although it's a common circulating coin, every detail behind it tells a deeper story about the nation, its people, and its economy. 1. History of the Australian $2 coin. The Australian $2 coin was first introduced in 1988, replacing the old $2 banknote. The change was made because coins last much longer than paper money in circulation. By 1995, the $2 coin had become one of the most heavily used denominations in Australia. The 1995 issue continues the original design with Obverse front, a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makhlouf, used on Australian coins from 1985 to 1998. Reverse back, the iconic image of an Aboriginal elder along with the Southern Cross constellation, native grass trees, designed by Horst Hanna. This design symbolizes Australia's indigenous heritage, its natural environment, and its national identity. 2. Geography and minting information. The 1995 $2 coin was minted in the Commonwealth of Australia, primarily at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, located in the Australian Capital Territory. Coin specifications. Metal composition, 92% copper, 6% aluminium, 2% nickel. Weight, 6.60 grams. Diameter, 20.62 millimeters. Thickness, 2.8 millimeters. Edge, smooth edge, golden bronze color. The coin's golden tone comes from the aluminium bronze alloy, a metal blend known for durability and resistance to corrosion, perfect for a high circulation coin. 3. 1995 circulation overview. The 1995 $2 coin was minted in large quantities, making it a common circulation coin. It entered daily use all across Australia, from the urban centres of Sydney and Melbourne to the remote towns of Western Australia and the Northern Territory. These coins circulated widely in public transportation, retail trade, vending machines, banking systems, government transactions. Because $2 is an essential denomination, 1995 coins traveled through millions of hands and pockets, developing wear, scratches, and a duller color over time. Mintage estimate. Although exact numbers vary by source, the 1995 $2 coin was minted in the tens of millions, making circulated examples easy to find. 4. Uncirculated condition and collector value. Even though it's a common year, uncirculated 1995 $2 Coins can be attractive to collectors because of their pristine detail and luster. What uncirculated condition means? A coin is considered uncirculated when it has never been used in public circulation. It shows no wear. It retains its factory mint shine. All details are sharp and original. Uncirculated coins may come from mint rolls, mint sets, private collections, bulk storage that was never released into circulation. Value. While circulated in 1995 $2, coins hold only face value. Uncirculated examples may be worth face value to a few dollars, depending on condition. Perfect MS-grade coins can be worth more. Proof versions, if any, carry a higher collector value. 5. Why the 1995 $2 coin matters. Although not a rare or error coin, the 1995 $2 coin represents the early era of Australia's modern coinage, cultural respect through the Aboriginal elder design, the continuing reign of Queen Elizabeth II, the everyday economic life of Australians in the 1990s. Every worn coin you see today has traveled across decades of Australian history. 6. Closing script for video. And that is the complete history and story of the 1995 Australian $2 coin, from its minting origins to its widespread use across the continent, and its preserved beauty in uncirculated form. Whether you are a collector, a historian, or simply curious, this small golden coin carries a big story of Australia's culture, currency, and identity. If you want, I can also create white heavy checkmark short YouTube title, white heavy checkmark YouTube description, white heavy checkmark hashtags, white heavy checkmark shorter script. Just tell me. Here is a detailed, long script history and description of the 1998 Australian $2 coin, covering its origin, design, geography, circulation, and uncirculated condition. 1. Introduction and historical context. The Australian $2 coin was first introduced on June 20, 1988 by the Royal Australian Mint, replacing the $2 banknote. The move to introduce the coin came at the same time as the $1 coin, as part of a broader effort to modernize Australia's circulating currency. By 1998, the $2 coin had been in circulation for a decade. 2. Design and symbolism, geography/cultural meaning. Obverse. Heads features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, using the third portrait, Raphael Maklov design, for coins up through 1998. Reverse. Tails designed by Horst Hanna. The reverse shows the bust, head and shoulders of an Aboriginal tribal elder, along with the Southern Cross constellation and a sprig of native Australian flora. The design for the elder was inspired by a work by Ainsley Roberts, loosely based on Goya Chungaray, 1 Pound Jimmy, though not an exact portrait. The symbolism of the design ties deeply into Australia's identity, acknowledging Aboriginal heritage, the night sky, Southern Cross, and native plants, capturing a connection to land, culture, and nation. 3. Physical specifications and composition. Based on the Royal Australian Mint. Composition: 92% copper, 6% aluminium, 2% nickel. Mass: 6.60 grams. Diameter: 20.50 mm. Edge: interrupted milled, i.e., it has a reeded/milled edge, but not continuous. Shape: circular. The size and weight were chosen partly to help people with visual impairment and to ensure practicality in terms of coin handling and future expansion of denominations. 4. Mintage and circulation. In 1998, the Royal Australian Mint struck 8.7 million of these $2 coins. The coin is struck only at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, the national capital. There was no minting for circulation in 1991 because so many had been made in the debut year, 1988. Over time, the $2 coin has also been produced in special/commemorative designs, but the 1998 version is part of the standard circulating series. 5. Condition and uncirculated examples. An uncirculated 1998 $2 coin typically comes from mint sets, e.g. X-Mint set, and such coins will have full original luster, sharp strike, and no wear from handling. At the time of minting, the designer's initials, for Horst Hanna, were removed from the coins after 1990. because uncirculated coins are not worn by everyday use. These are more desirable to collectors. According to dealers, uncirculated 1998 $2 coins, ex-mint set, can sell for more than face value. For example, some coin dealers list them in uncirculated condition for a premium. CEG Shield stamps and coins listing. Be aware of error varieties. There are reports in collecting communities of 1998 $2 coins with minting anomalies, e.g., missing letters such as the T in Australia due to die issues. Such error coins may be more valuable if genuine and in good condition. 6. Cultural/geographic significance. The depiction of an Aboriginal elder on the reverse is a strong cultural statement. It acknowledges Australia's Indigenous heritage and the importance of First Nations people in Australia's national narrative. The Southern Cross, a constellation, is a major symbol used in Australian iconography, e.g., on the national flag, highlighting the geographical identity of the Southern Hemisphere/Down Under. The plant motif underscores the unique flora of Australia, reinforcing a connection to the land. 7. Collecting notes and value considerations. Because the 1998 mintage is relatively modest compared to some earlier years, e.g., $160 million in 1988, uncirculated 1998 pieces may be more sought after by collectors. Value depends heavily on grade, how mint condition it is, whether it's from a mint set, and whether there are any minting errors. When evaluating a 1998 $2 coin, collectors should check strike quality, sharpness of design, surface luster, original mint sheen versus dulling, whether all letters and design elements are fully formed for spotting errors, packaging, if part of a set. For serious collecting or valuation, having the coin graded by a recognized coin grading service can help determine its precise grade and market value. 8. Summary. In summary, the 1998 Australian $2 coin is a significant piece. It's part of a denomination introduced to modernize Australia's currency system, and its design strongly reflects Australian cultural and geographic identity. Its relatively lower mintage, 8.7 million, makes well-preserved uncirculated examples collectible, especially when they retain full detail and luster or feature minting anomalies. If you like, I can check current 2025 market values for uncirculated 1998 $2 coins, Australian. Do you want me to do that?